Okay, and welcome to the first episode of Jokes. Okay, it's going to be quite small, under about a minute maybe. Okay, one muffin went up to another muffin in an oven. He goes, "Holy crap, it's hot in here." The other muffin goes, "Holy crap, it's stuck in muffin." Okay, next week. A little boy goes up to his dad and he goes, "Dad, is God a boy or a girl?" He goes, "God is both." "Dad, is God black or white?" "God is both." "Dad, is God Michael Jackson?" Okay, how'd you get an old lady to shut fuck? You get another old lady to stand next to her and go, "Bingo!" If you didn't hear that, that was bingo! Okay, a little boy goes to school. He's a foreign exchange student from another country. And they go to the airport. And this little boy offers to help him, and he goes, look, that's a plane. Look what it's doing. It's taking off." And he goes, "Say take off." And he goes, "Take off." Then they go to the zoo. And he goes, "Hey, look, it's a zebra." And he goes, "Say zebra." He goes, "Zebra." And then they go to the nursery at school, and they go, "Look, it's a baby. Say baby." And he goes, "Baby." And then he goes to school. And he goes, the teacher goes, "What have you learned?" And he goes, "Take off, zebra, baby." Okay. There are three men on a boat, and a genie popped up. And basically, a genie popped up. And it said that they had one wish. And one of the guys goes, "I wish that the river, the sea that we're in was made out of beer." And then the other guy goes, "Damn you, now where are we meant to piss?" Another one. A little girl goes up to her mum and dad. She goes, "Mum, I don't feel well." And the dad goes, "1 minute, darling, I'm trying to park my limo in Mummy's garage." Anyways, yeah, there was a little boy and he had to learn the first 4 letters of the alphabet. So he goes up to his mum, and his mum's cooking, and she's cooking some carrots, and she's chopping them up. And he goes, "Mum, what's the first letter of the alphabet?" And she cuts herself and she goes, "Fuck!" And then she goes, and then the little boy goes off. He goes to his dad, and his dad's watching football. And he goes, "Dad, what's the second letter of the alphabet?" And the team that he's supporting just score. And he goes, "Yay! Whoa!" He goes, "Thanks, Dad." And then he goes to his sister, and his sister's listening to the radio. And he goes, "Sis, what's the third letter of the alphabet?" And she goes, "Booyah, I'm Michael Jackson." So he goes, "Okay." And then he goes to his brother, his little brother, and he goes, "What's the fourth letter of the alphabet?" And he goes, he's playing in his little car, and he goes, "In my car, brum brum, in my car, brum brum." So he goes to school the next day, and the little boy goes, the teacher goes to the little boy, "Have you learnt the first 4 letters of the alphabet?" And he goes, "Yeah." And then she goes, "So what's the first letter?" "Fuck! Go to the principal's office." "Yeah, woo, yeah! Who do you think you are?" "Booyah, I'm Michael Jackson." "How do you think you're gonna get away with this?" "In my car, brum brum, in my car, brum brum." Yeah. And there were 3 men, an Englishman, an Irishman, and a Frenchman, and they all walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What is this, a joke?" Shh. Right. There was an Englishman, an Irishman, and a Frenchman, and the Englishman goes to, they're all working on a building site, and they all open up their pack lunches, and the Englishman goes, "Bangers and mash, I hate bangers and mash. If I get bangers and mash one more time, I'm going to jump off the top of this building." He goes, "Okay." And then the Frenchman goes, "Snails, I hate snails. If I get snails one more time, I'm going to jump off the top of this building." And then the Irishman goes, Guinness, I hate Guinness. If I get Guinness one more time, I'm going to jump off the top of this building." So the next day, the Englishman opens up his packed lunch, and it's bangers and mash again. So he's like, right. He jumps off the top of the building. Frenchman opens his packed lunch. It's snails, and he goes, right. Jumps off the top of the building, and the Irishman goes, Guinness, right. And he jumps off the top of the building. And the next day, a few weeks later, when they're at their funeral, the Englishman's wife goes, I didn't know he didn't like bangers and mash. The Frenchman's wife goes, he could have told me he didn't like snails. And the Irishman's wife goes, he packed his whole lunch. That's the end of 10 worst jokes, is what I'm going to call it, but I know there weren't 10 jokes, so whatever!